What's going on, sunshine? We're going to go ahead and get into your message. Now, I do feel as if you have someone who is feeling guilty for their actions. But we also know that once an individual has acted on impulse, there are some things that you cannot take back. The song that's playing is Can't Be Friends. So, an individual realizes that you and them will never be able to have a strong or a stable relationship. They may even feel as if the two of y'all can't even be friends because the song right after that is with you. So somebody realizes they can't be friends with you. And someone is wishing that they could take back their actions. There's arguments. I do feel as if a lot of these arguments that are taking place behind closed doors. There's also some arguments pertaining to somebody's side piece. An individual can't refuse or turn down tempting individuals. Somebody has a wandering eye, and this individual is also watching or at least keeping an eye on you. Okay. And this is going to be on your social media. Somebody is keeping an eye on you. If you post any type of content, somebody keeping an eye on you. Okay. But yes, I do feel as if there are arguments pertaining to someone having extracurricular activities while they're in a relationship. And you may not even be dealing with this person. You may have been the one that actually got away. And if you are the one that got away, you're the one that the person is constantly thinking about. However, they still up to their same old bullshit. They still lying about the fact that they're in a relationship. They're still creeping and talking to other people. That person is not satisfied. And I also feel as if there has been a lot of harsh communication. As a matter of fact, if you found yourself getting to know someone, dating someone, or had a situationship, and you found out that this person had some other shit going on in the background that you didn't agree with, when things ended between the two of you, there would have been some harsh communication. For those of you, relationships, especially when it comes to third party situations, ain't an issue for you. I am picking up on a download where there are third parties involved, even if this is a platonic relationship. It's like an individual talking shit to somebody else. And now the person that they talking shit to, pertaining to you, they arguing with that person. Things that you don't even know about, you ain't even aware of. Where you are today. Before we get into the message though, I have been seeing a story about domestic violence pertaining to a young lady named like Duchess Dior and her husband. And we're not going to get into all of that. But when I saw the video of what happened between the two, and they brought up the fact that both of them were throwing roots on each other, I said, shut the front door, honey. There have been messages that we have given, whether in VIP or uncut. But I know for certain that I've given a message pertaining to domestic violence, a couple that had a toxic relationship, individuals going to practitioners to get work done, because the masculine energy even said that he had went and he had talked to somebody and paid someone to do a reversal. Now, for some of you guys, if you remember that video or the videos, we even did one more recently where I even said, I hate to say this, but somebody not gonna make it out alive. Now, I think that might be uncut, but it might be VIP. Either way, if you know what video that is and you go back and you listen to the video, that lets you know what's going on currently in your situation. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get back into this message because they feeling guilty for their actions. And this person knew that they didn't have forever. They didn't have a lot of time to right their wrongs. So time has definitely passed. For some of you guys, this may be two women that you're dealing with, or someone may be in a same-sex relationship. Okay. You don't push shit past nobody. At this point in the game, you can't push shit past nobody. You realize that you're dealing with a lot of individuals who don't have morals, don't have values. They're not focused on the soul's progression or even growth. So you had to realize that by your encounter with this individual. And now that person feels guilty for their actions. Some of y'all dealing with a water sign woman, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person definitely has a crush on you. Okay. Whether this person has admitted it or not, they feel as if you're beautiful, you're talented, you're smart. You are the entire package. And that may have been fuel to that person's fire. Love is a losing game. That's what somebody is feeling. They can't win for losing. That's how they feel. And for some of y'all, this is an ex-lover. We just gonna keep it a buck, baby. Now you could say you ain't been sexually active in 10 plus years. Bottom of the deck, boo. Ex. Dear boy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign masculine energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, male. This person had found themselves in a situationship. Okay. And I don't feel as if a situationship just when it comes to a relationship with someone else, but I also feel like they didn't found themselves caught up in some shit in life. This person keep trying to tell themselves everything gonna be all right. Trying to motivate themselves. As a matter of fact, there are joint assets either between you and this individual or that individual and someone else. Okay. So the person that is feeling guilty about their actions, they have some joint assets with another person that they are arguing with. Okay. And I do feel like the more alpha energy in that relationship is going to refuse to back down. I also feel as if those of you that are alpha, especially females, baby, you ready to dog walk a bitch. Now, I do feel like you will have someone reach out to you and want to extend an opportunity or an offer to you. Could even invite you somewhere. Spirit said refuse. Refuse. It's giving setup vibes. Yeah. Some of y'all could be dealing with someone named Brian. Okay. This individual wants you, boo. They do. I do see an older masculine energy who is wise for their age. Okay. This person definitely wants you, boo. So let's find out. Individuals feeling guilty for their actions. Need to do some healing. Okay. Need to do some healing. For some of you guys, you are exploring new things, new friendships, new opportunities, new relationships. Because you know this individual needs to heal. And I also feel as if you are the catalyst forcing that individual into their soul healing. But this is a thing. The seeds that were planted in the beginning is what an individual is now reaping. Baby, look at this. You different. A lot of individuals recognize that you are different. Okay. Some of you guys will also start to see like some new people, new faces. This could be at a gathering, a party, or any type of celebrations. Okay. So they've planted the seed. I do feel like this is a time where individuals are being forced to address their unmet needs. And this may also force individuals into reparenting themselves. Now, some of these people who are being forced to heal, it feels foreign. It feels strange. And we've all been there on this journey when it comes to the soul's progression and your ascensions. You remember in the very beginning when it first started, when you first started to become aware, when you first started to realize a lot of this shit is fake. That's where they at, baby. This is in the very beginning when a lot of things begin to change in your life. Friends, your desires. Relationships. Yeah. You're forcing someone to heal. This person is hoping that you have some type of compassion on them. I do feel as if this person is having to take a look in the mirror, the man in the mirror, or the woman. I do feel as if someone may also be doing some mirror magic as a form of healing. But when it comes to this person, you're forcing them to take a look at themselves in the mirror. Baby, no matter how well you dress, no matter how good you look, no matter how perfect your hair is, you eventually see past the facade, the ego. And sometimes when people look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. They see the liar. They see the thief. They see the hypersexual addict that they really are. The inconsistent parent. The broken promises. The person that can't keep their shit together, can't get it together. People dress up every day. We all put on clothes. We all walk out the door with a smile on our face and tell people that everything is all right. You do it on a daily basis. You put on your expensive perfumes and colognes. But when you're left looking at who you truly are, your soul, some people are proud of themselves, are happy because they've done the soul healing already. And then others are having to look at all of the work that they need to do. The abuser, the one who likes to play the victim, the one who is seeking attention from society. You have to see your vulnerabilities in the mirror so that you can begin to heal. You planted the seed, but I also feel like the seed that was planted in the beginning of the relationship is forcing individuals to accept the harvest. That's what I like to call at times bought lessons. The fuckery free. You also have someone feeling guilty because you have done the soul healing and you refuse to engage in the fuckery. So you ain't got time for that. Okay, I'll go show ass real quick. Fuck boy, fuck girl. You know your worth. This is also situations where you refuse to go back and forth with an individual. I'm not going to argue with you, baby. I said what I said. It is what the fuck it is. And what you say, if you got a problem, do something about it. But you're not allowing someone to destroy all of the hard work, everything that it took for you to get to where you are with some fuck shit. Refusing to allow people to take you back to your former self. So you bury the old you, not just for your spiritual growth and development, but also for other people, for their safety. Okay. So the fact that you won't engage in any bullshit, you choose to be fuckery free. It ain't no fun trying to fuck with you, because someone realizes that they can't even get your attention. Now they see how toxic they are. Now an individual wants to mimic your behavior. Now they want to go through the soul healing. But baby, people don't talk about all them sleepless nights, appetite changes, skin changes, the tears that you cry, the burn letters that you had to write. Oh, okay. The spiritual baths and all of the grounding work, all of the meditation, all of the sitting in solitude, all the times that you couldn't go out to places that you was invited to because spirit was still working on you. They just see where you at. And as being spiritual beings in this physical body that we dress up every day, people never saw that struggle. And even when they saw you struggling, they also saw God build you back up. Like you never skipped a beat. That will blow an individual's mind. How could you get from where you were to where you are? Still looking good, still holding your head up high. And now they want to do the same thing. But can they do the work? Drama free. You know your worth. This person is trying to soothe some difficult emotions that they're dealing with. And look, they want to rekindle. They want to give you a healthier version of them. Look, bottom of the deck, situationship. Now, look, you don't let somebody put you in a situationship, because that's what it's looking like. You feel as if love is a losing game for some of you guys with a fire sign man. What the hell he on? We shall see. So soul healing, fuckery free. Want to try to rekindle the relationship. You've already let it go, though. And through the soul healing process, you had to let a lot of shit go. Some of y'all got rid of clothes, and material possessions. It's over. No more drama. No more stress. There's a time for everything. And I feel like this is your season. Look, trust your intuition. And your intuition is telling you when somebody is on some fuck shit and you don't want no parts. And this person, they intuition told them that you the fuckery free type of person. Their intuition told them that you would ghost their ass if they brought drama your way. Their intuition also told them that you knew your worth and that you was drama free. Child. You know, this is like an individual knowing that fat meat greasy, and they still fuck around and find out. hmm Somebody could have C or a D, first, middle, last initial. For some of y'all, you have to let, or you had to let someone go in order for you to begin the healing process. And I also feel like if this is someone that you were closely connected to because they feel guilty about their actions, which lets me know that you had to let that person go. What you say, they ass need to heal on a soul level. And so now this person is feeling guilty because you let them go. When they intuition already told them that you wasn't dealing with no bullshit. Now look, now this person want to act like everything is all good just so y'all can rekindle the relationship, only to bring more fucking drama. Mm-hmm. And I also feel like if somebody move a little too fast for your liking, honey, your reflexes is going to be off the fucking chain. Look, feeling powerless. You may feel powerless in a situation. And for some of y'all, this situation ain't even worth your time. If somebody is in a situationship as far as a relationship, you've given up your power, honey. Don't ever give away your power. You could be born in 88. Ready or not. Whether you're ready for this to happen or not, something is about to transpire. And I feel like it's going to be more towards the drama and rekindled lovers. Now, I do feel like if individuals rekindle their relationship, there will be some drama. And I also feel like when individuals come together at any type of function, someone that you end up letting go of because you don't want to deal with no fuckery shit, they come back around and you try to rekindle their relationship. The person is going to bring some drama to your life. After 7, it's like ready or not. But that also makes me think of who is at the Fugees, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm going to find you. Mm-hmm. That's what they say in the song. Chill. Don't throw away your spiritual gifts to entertain any type of drama. Because I do feel like that type of chaos actually blocks an individual's intuition. Clarify soul healing and letting go. Some of you guys may end up going to a plant sale. That's a confirmation. Some of y'all may end up going to like a garage sale where everything must go. Like somebody's getting rid of some shit. Okay. Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Now you are in this air energy, which means that you are being logical. You cutting through the bullshit. You're standing by your truth. Mm-hmm. Just be patient. Spirit is wanting you to see the situation from a higher perspective. Mm-hmm. You're analyzing this situation. And look, you ain't holding back. You may come to the realization that there is nothing left to even hold on to. Mm-hmm. I do feel as if the individual may have to rebuild. Your intuition may be telling you that it's time for you to rebuild. And Spirit is also revealing what needs to be let go of right now in your life. You have to make a head over heart decision. You have to be logical about these decisions that you are making. There's nothing to hold on to. And I do feel as if, again, you may find yourself not holding back how you feel, what you think, what your truth is. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Trying to come together, trying to work things out. Somebody wants you to compromise, baby. And that compromise, trying to make shit work, is what's going to cause some drama. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. You got an individual feeling powerless. Somebody is obsessed with you, baby. Mm-hmm. Mutual friend, mutual connection some of you guys have. And for others of you, this is someone who is more of the energy of like, they're cute, you're dating, it's fun. It's not long lasting. This is the type of energy with this powerless card. Like, oh, you'll just do anything that an individual asks. And if it's not you, it could be your person. But you have this Knight of Cups energy. They just feel powerless. Mm-hmm. Very soon. Okay. Very soon, some things are going to happen. Someone may also a fire sign. This individual, yeah, they're going to go through a major transformation. Somebody may also have transitioned. Well, they haven't. They will be. And your intuition may be telling you it's a fire sign. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag. But yeah, you're being logical about the situation, not holding on to anything, not holding back. And to try and compromise is going to bring some drama. Now, I also feel like there's a situation where individuals were not talking. If you and an individual start to talk again, it's going to bring some drama because you may end up finding out some shit that maybe this person said or did behind your back. It's like other individuals would be shocked that the two of you reconciled and rekindled the relationship, whether it's a lover, a platonic connection, or this is a family member. Mm-hmm. I do feel that someone may be taking the time to heal after a divorce. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Now, what I do also notice is someone is very negative. They may have like a lot of negative thoughts. They could be a pessimist. Hmm. Okay. Now, I do feel as if there is like a lot of conflict, there may be somebody who is a middleman or a mediator who may try to mediate the situation. But I see you not holding back with how you feel. Mm-hmm. All right, boo. I love you guys. You got to feel guilty. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye.